nasty. The one time it was stage 4 and suddenly it went up to stage 6. What's wrong with him?
Oh no. At this moment, I really don't care
You've
anymore.
been working in the golf course.
Yeah, well, I'm also not exactly.
Yeah.
There's a damage challenge for you.
I barely have fucks to give, to be honest. I barely have fucks to give, to be honest.
Do you want to go buy some fucks?
No.
The fucks are all.
You said you wanted a damage challenge. Oh, does Peacemaker not work on it?
The fucks are all on job. Shopping, but there's no more.
Okay, we fucked ourselves here, didn't we? I am killing it too, it's just... I'll die to my heat procs, but... Okay.
Shopping, but there's no more.
Forward you have a traditional, if not
Hello?
slightly discoloured Scotch egg, a soft boiled egg wrapped in sausage meat, and Panamanian fried crab. One of you, however, dragons are fame for having a meeting.
I'm okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm alright.
And so too to one of these eggs, which never hatched. Or should I say,
I feel kind of dumb, I didn't know that. I wanted you to hit this guy because he's got damage attenuation, but I totally forgot that fucking Peacemaker.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to the stream. Sorry if I sound very down. I'm super tired, but it's Wednesday. I'm making my stream. So today we are making a cauliflower and chicken bake. Now, I know it doesn't sound as appetizing, but it is gonna be good. So, yeah.
Oh man. No crime
just
show
gonna grab a
footage
few
while
things
I've
and
got
then
my
we'll get
fucking
started.
Charles with me, clever boy.
delicious. Boys, when you're ready,
Knocked myself down about 80
down the
times.
name of the person that you think
What sound do you
That's
make
just
in
true.
it?
There we go.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
That was painful.
Alright.
in the comments saying they heard of
Hey, Mom, what's going on, man? I am making a chicken and cauliflower bake. It's going to be creamy. It's going to be delicious. Please do me a favor and share the live. Now, we're just waiting for the water to boil. We're first going to boil our cauliflower, and then we're going to throw it into a pan with a bit of butter in that, just to get it a bit of crisp before throwing it into the mix. But now we have to start with our protein. We got a nice bit of seasoned chicken, which we're going to throw in the air fryer for about 15 minutes.
And what did you season it?
Huh?
What did you season it?
I seasoned it with soy sauce, salt, a slight hint of MSG, chopped, and some chicken spice. Before I actually throw it in, I'm going to add just a tiny bit more of MSG, because MSG, why not?
Wait, did you cook? Give me a moment.
Adding a bit more there. Give it a
I
bit of a
needed one
pat.
of those.
Plug it in, because I'm pretty sure that's how we do things. Plug it. And then we just start it.
Make me rank
About
4.
at 180 for about 15 minutes. And then when what we're going to do is we're going to take that chicken, we're letting it rest, and then we're going to tear it apart and we're going to throw it into a pan. There we will start to make our sauce, which we will add our cauliflower to it. The reason for it is while it's cooking and it's got the powder over and the powder's absorbing the moisture and everything, when we slowly add in a bit of milk, it's going to start creaming up. And while we do it, the chicken's flavoring the sauce, flavoring this. And we've got the perfect thing, a cream of chicken flavored soup. Now I know that's soup, but if you thicken it enough, it becomes a sauce itself. Oh, that's nice. I wish I could taste it.
Because I just hit rank
I wish you could too. I wish you could too. I do apologize if I cough here and there. I have been working for working at my temp job, and working there, I work in a dusty environment. So a bit of dust has gotten into my lungs, but I'm perfectly fine. I don't have the plague. I don't have Ebola. This is not gonna be Ugandan knuckles over here. I'm not gonna tell you about the way, but I'm perfectly fine. You don't need to worry. And if I do sound a bit down, I am tired. But you know what? When it comes to cooking, I push that away because I want to eat. I want to eat some food. Plus, this is going to be enough that not only is it going to serve for tomorrow and today, but it's also going to be enough to have as a lunch, which I really do need. Oh, I hit that and it had water on it. Alright. So we're also gonna. Okay, so yesterday. Hey, Anis, what's going on? Okay, so yesterday we were cutting onions for the burgers, and I saved some onion. I've got a few bits over here, and I've also got this. If I can just get the skin off. Yeah, I had to sniff this, just like, so good.
I spent a lot of time playing. I spent a lot of time playing with the guy earlier, Lizzie Gobbler.
Alright. Thus, we're going to just chop this up.
Oh, bullet chops that work. Oh, yes.
The blade had something on it that I didn't like. Don't worry, nothing like poison or anything. Just didn't like what was on it. Okay, and we're just gonna chop up this onion and not chop off our fingers. I don't think YouTube would like it if on my stream I cut off my fingers. That's not gonna happen, YouTube. Calm down. Whew. The exhaustion is fighting me. Telling it to stop. Hey, Neelix.
Okay, let's see what bounties we got.
So I'm just also talking to my bird in the background. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sweat out this this bit of red onion, so it also gives a nice strong flavor. We've also got some clean water for drying hands and everything. But right now, let's first sweat out some onions. You guys get to see how this looks with it.
You can get echo vocals.
Excuse me? I hate when this thing pops out. We're gonna have to grab a new one though. This one is half empty. I mean, somewhat empty. And then we... Fire! Fire! Now that's a fire! That's a fire! We're gonna take this onion once it gets warm and we're gonna sweat it out quickly. Sorry guys, a lot of dust in the lungs. I feel like Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2, but I don't have tuberculosis. I've just been breathing in years and years old dust. Alright, let's check the chicken. Chicken looking good. We're okay.
Oh, it's this. Oh.
Says I'm a creature of the night. How could she ever love me right when I am only half a man? She's coming over here tonight. To tell the truth, I'm terrified. No one left behind because I'm a half man. How could she ever understand? I can actually sing. I'm just being fucking me. I'm being extra.
Extra shit.
That's my friend in the back. Yeah, extra shit. Okay, so we're gonna cook that down a bit, and then we're gonna lower the heat. What's for supper today? Hey, what up, T-Man? We're making a chicken and cauliflower bake. It's gonna be creamy, it's gonna be delicious, and absolutely cool. Hey, I'm trying to say this name. I'm gonna call you George. We're gonna say George, because I can't say that right now. Time to eat. Yes, time to eat. We're just gonna grab a shot of water, because we're gonna just steam these and then sweat them out. We want to sweat out the onions, and to know when they're perfect is when they're flimsy and translucent. Then they're perfect. Then they're gonna be added into the bake.
Okay, so are these guys...
Do not fight me. Stop it! Stop! Stop fighting me! If only I could speak to oil. I can tell her to stop. Are you the cook of the house? For my mother and I, yes. My brother and my sister-in-law cook for themselves.
But as long as you...
Because for some reason they just... I don't know, they're different. Okay, we're gonna add a bit more water.
How much damage you do. You put in
There you go.
like one bullet to get that many full overcast. Exactly, so like...
There you go.
for like 60,000
So the chicken is
shots,
currently
like-
cooking in that. Those onions go...
I don't know what you hit for per bullet.
got no manners. Yeah, they got no manners. Because they're raised in the wrong soil. They're raised in Western soil. Just joking with you. Okay, we got the water boiling. We're just going to cook. We're just going to throw this cauliflower in. Yeah, I know, it sounds weird, boiling the cauliflower. But we just need to cook it a bit so that we... so then we throw it into a pan. Hey, what up, Cape Town garbage truck? What's going on, man? What's going on? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright, and you?
Or we could always get you... Are you willing to invest in a new pen?
Merlin couldn't work out if there was an apostrophe.
No, how about I make it easy for you? I'll get some imprints for my Daza cravat.
It's not a fish penis.
And then you can use cat's eye.
Alright.
That means you will be permanent.
When you're boiling stuff, make sure to always have a lid, because when you have a lid, you can increase the temperature and it will boil faster and cook everything faster. I'll answer the comments now. Just let me finish over here. Throwing that for about 15 minutes just to finish. I like the. Let me just turn that off. Okay. Perfect. Hey man, hope you're doing good. I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. Just very tired. I like my cauliflower with stew. Exactly, that is delicious. I can't wait to see the final result. Oh, it's gonna be good. Please ask whatever questions are on your mind. I have no problem answering them. Just nothing political. Let's keep to either cooking, or if you want, we can talk about other things. YouTubers, games. I have no problem. Okay. Because I'm a creature of the night. Yeah, I think my YouTube is broken at points because it's telling me 0 viewers, but I've got viewers here. Okay, what's your favorite food? It's between a classic carbonara and a delicious burger. It's one of those two because pasta is one of my favorite things, but burgers are just absolutely great. I mean, yesterday we did a stream. The stream is on my channel if you want to go and watch it. But on the stream, we made Juicy Lucy's. Mine is pizza. Nice, man. What's your favorite sport? Rugby. As you can see, go Boca, man. 4-time World Cup champions. Yeah, beat that All Blacks. And All Blacks is a team from New Zealand. Before we get an American who's like, oh, he's a racist. Because for some reason they always forget everything is race. Always. There you go. It's already bubbling fast.
No, but it won't work.
Cause I'm a creature of the night. How could she ever love me right? Does that have a taste? I love the box. Nice, man. Mine is soccer. Soccer's not bad. I just have no faith in my soccer team, known as Bafana Bafana. Binyana though. Well, female
So at the end of the mission,
soccer team. They are bloody excellent. They know what they're doing. Guys, please share the live as much as you can.
I think I enjoyed the coffee.
See?
no.
So here's the thing. Once you've cooked them out in that, the harshness disappears
Probably for a different
and the onion actually takes a sweet flavor.
because I want
Because you're cooking out all the harshness of the onion and you're just getting a sweet, decadent, soft onion. It's still got a bit of a crunch, but not a hard crunch. Like, it's soft, but it's still a bit crunchy. Absolutely delicious. It's gonna go well in
doing
there.
it for the thing the bird gives me.
Let's check on the chicken. Alright, chicken's gotta go for a bit more. Then we will check its internal temperature. I'll ask my mom to cook it once I see the results. Oh, dude, alright, no problem at all.
There's very few things that
Alright, we're gonna
mix together,
remove
but
this.
it
We're gonna
needs
place
to
it
be
into
like
a
something.
plate.
You know that. So I'm glad this machine
So we're gonna be
says-
using this pan, just this pan for the whole thing, and then we'll use a more of a glass dish. This is probably the earliest I have been here, and I'm here, bro. Hey, what up, Razor Blade? Welcome to the stream again, man.
I was kind of
Wait, is Elon Musk really from your country? Yeah, Elon Musk is South African. He is South African. So
He was born in South.
he was born here in Pretoria. Pretoria, the land of hot weather, even worse than Cape Town's heat.
Okay, let me get the real.
At least in Cape Town with the heat, at least you got the ocean. If you live close to it, that
I
is.
was just fucking around with Charles, dude. It's not made for heavy.
There you go. I'm trying to watch all your streams, bro. They are too interesting to skip out on. Oh, nice, man. I was born in South Africa. Nice, man. Hoe gaat het, bro? Hoe gaat het, bro? Hoe gaat het met China?
Dying is not so
I mean, how Kenyan. Then you would understand about the heat also here.
Like,
I'm sorry, I can't. Huh?
We're not that hot.
Yeah, but we get hot, like really hot. My mother's in the background. We're also having a bit of chat.
helmet.
Huh?
Limpopo is.
Yeah, that is true. Limpopo is bloody hot. Are the Teslas in South Africa? No, because we can barely even keep our own power on. How are we supposed to, have a car that runs on electricity?
Children.
See over here, see my man, with the whole thing of load shedding, and yeah, before the stream got here, I got a notification, stage 2 load shedding, before Human Rights Day.
I appreciate the help.
I would like one with my human rights, the right to bloody electricity. Alright.
That color, the Bulldog extra spicy sauce, don't have a very distinct color to it. So we have to color the other people with
Alright.
the same color.
Now we just have to let that rest, but that's what the chicken looks like. Once it's rested, we're gonna pull it apart and we're gonna add it in.
Don't die on
But
me.
right now, we're gonna leave it to rest.
Abilities use no energy and cost faster. What do you mean? You should call that.
Right now that has still have to cook a bit.
Oh, should we take a step? Time for a step? Is it possible?
At least I have a friend who also lives in South Africa. Each time I want to play with him, he suddenly has to go since of load shedding. Exactly! You literally have to schedule gameplay and all of that because of load shedding.
Hey Duncan, we're starting level 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I just told the stream. At least the books run better than SCOM. Well, yeah, of course. I swear you can. A book, if you threw it, it could do a better job. Oh, so pulled chicken. Yes, basically pulled chicken.
You know that.
Oh, the box. At least the books run better than. Yes, exactly.
Everything
Yeah, I can do
runs
that.
better than instant.
Exactly. A hobo using a
Wow,
ShopRite
the fucking
trolley
snark on
that
this
has an
thing.
off wheel can run better than Escom.
Do we have a name of this boy?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Goblin. Oh.
Guys, I'm still here. I'm just checking up on the cauliflower. Okay, cauliflower is nicely cooked. Alright. Got the cauliflower. We're gonna quickly put on this heat. We're gonna throw the cauliflower in there. We wanna just give it a bit of color.
Oh, I think it was
Doesn't
mine.
even matter, we've got to go to the other one now anyway.
It was me. Didn't say much. I was fighting, but yeah, I just stopped talking.
Talking shit about
Alright,
colour.
and then with this, we're gonna add a bit of butter.
I went down to James. I went mine. Oh, well, decided. I went down because I think it's still that I stopped flash.
Alright, take a bit of butter. Take a bit of butter.
Terrible.
And we're just gonna give this a nice bit of color. The reason for it is that we're going once it's in the oven and it's getting color on top. Actually, should we throw it in the oven or throw it in the air fryer? The air fryer still gives it a nice color. Air fryer it is. This way. They are going to be put into these. These are glass ramekins made for anything. Hey, what games do you play? Ooh,
I like the way this guy shit talking.
how do I, well, mostly single player to be honest. But sometimes I do dabble a bit in multiplayer like Marvel Rivals,
Oh, he hasn't come yet.
any other one. I just got the game Liar's Bar. I tried it out last night and yeah, no, it's good. Air fryer, yes. You know, here's the thing. If somebody said, I'm gonna steal everything from you, I'll be like, okay, do what you want. If they touch the air fryer, I turned from Emberman 65 into Chuck Norris. You do not touch the air fryer.
We both expired them, did you not?
There you go. See, it's already, as you can see there, it's got color. The butter is already absorbed into the cauliflower, so it's making it even better. I also have those plates. I use them for mac and cheese. Yes, see, mac and cheese is absolutely delicious, man. I love playing Roblox. It's a multiplayer. I do play Roblox here and there. I do like some of the games they have over there. I know it sounds weird. I liking Roblox, but the thing is, I have seen some games that you can play on there. They have better graphics than most games that fucking EA and that are throwing out. I mean, there's a game called The Hunt Pressure, where basically it's like an SCP type game that you have to find stuff. Let me just scroll down here quickly. I like Bravo. I could play Marvel Rivals with you, dude, if you want. I have no problem with that, since I also play that game. Yeah, so yeah, sorry, I need to go. Keep going, bro. Bye. No problem, Cape Town Garbage Truck. Have a good day, man. Thank you for coming to the stream. Your love and support is all that matters. God bless, my friend. Dude, you have to try Dandy's World. It's so much fun. You know what? I'll have a look. I'll look to find it. Why not? Wait, Dandy's World. correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the game where you play as a stickman wearing a cowboy hat and it's like all like Looney Tune type shit? If it's true, I've seen Markiplier play that. I'd love to play it. I just don't know how much it is, but I play it literally. I've played games like Henry's, like that Henry game, where you have to rob places, but you have to choose what to do. All right, have a look, guys. See, look at all that color, and it's absorbed the butter, and it's gotten a nice color. Let's have a taste.
The 6,000 standing, do one of those,
Oh,
and then come back to do the
Oh,
other
that's
one,
good.
and then we should have max standing.
that is delicious. I should also be very careful. My fingers are a bit sensitive from my work. Basically, I have had to grab things, throw them here, grip on bags, and the fact is that I've had psoriasis on my hand for years,
You just talk shit.
and it's messed up my grip and the texture of my hands. So it's weird, but yeah.
Hello, welcome back to Filming Food.
All right,
Another.
we're gonna put this to the side.
Max steel
And of course, we throw that over.
Whatever the fuck it's gonna be. until we're done.
Successfully hiding emotions behind an
Alright, so-
passive expression.
Even if it's not fully cooked, when we throw it in the pan, it will fully cook in that. But if it is, do not worry, it's not going to overcook in that because it's going to be cooking while mixing into a sauce, so it's going to keep it moist. It's going to keep it delicious.
Yeah.
I also plan to get some silicone cleaning items. Well, silicone items for my air fryer so that I don't have to constantly clean it out. I can just clean out the silicone.
Get a helmet.
Okay, yeah, it's still very hot. Now, yeah, the skin, you can get a crisp skin. That's the perfect thing about an air fryer. No matter what you do, you'll always get a crisp skin. Mother, come and get some skin. My mother loves the skin. I love the skin too. When you get it nice and crispy, it's like eating a meaty chip. Alright?
This is neotame. So this is a sweetener that is used in a lot
Alright.
of carbonated drinks, yogurt, bubble gum.
There you go. I'll be back. Here you go.
1,000 times sweeter.
Give me my meaty
It's
chip.
icing sugar with some
No, Brad.
When we got some in the air, and the entire kitchen tasted sweet. It is so fun.
And then the thing is, since it's going in there, we're not going to need the crispy skin, but this is a nice snack.
He's not having us today.
Any sure it's really sweet though. Anything, it's a little bit sour.
Have a look at that. That is perfect for if you have a wrap and you want some texture. Let's have a taste.
So you've got the same. You've also got 3 minutes, and your time starts now.
So much flavor.
A very, very stable.
Does that do anything?
Product, dairy product doesn't deteriorate over time. It's why it's used. Only been passed as food safe.
I feel like I assisted there.
In the last 10 years or so. How you feeling, Jay?
It's not sweet, it's bitter.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the thing.
Is it so sweet that it comes across
It's
bitter?
nice.
Mike, ready for your 3 minutes?
All right.
Yes, I am.
Now let's tear this apart.
You get a sweetness straight away.
Alright guys, don't go quiet.
Oh, got a smirk. He's got another smirk.
Alright, I got some stories to tell you guys. Why not? We'll make it also a bit of a story time. So,
Right, there we go.
have you ever had it where you just have one of those days? So, this is when I was like young. Like I was still in high school at the time. And one day I was walking home and I see a sight. I see a man. I see a man basically. He's just running around, laughing and everything. I thought, oh, everything is fine. He runs into view, and he's basically, he's running in his birthday suit. I find out later after the police arrest him that he was on the specialness, the special herb. I'm trying every word to just like get away from saying it. Okay, just
I imagine if I blew my nose right now, maybe just form its own flump would just come out. Doesn't taste sweet. I wasn't lying. Honestly, it's so chemically. Well, I think it's fair to say.
Is this the second or the third time we've done this
obvious, but who gets the point?
Right.
When you're subjective judging, I'm
Ow.
going to give.
Yeah, this is hot. Do not do. Wait for yours to like rest a bit more. But me, we got a schedule.
Number 2. Round 2, we've had sweet. Let's go sour. We've got 3 minutes.
See,
to
the
try
meat
all
is still
different
nice and
components.
tender.
Off you go.
It's still
What you have in front of
juicy.
you will confuse you. It's a banana split with torched meringue, some chocolate ice cream, glacé cherries, and some peanuts. I think the thing that messes with your
This
head is
mission
how
is-
sweet it looks. Your
I
eyes
really
tell
wish I
very
could
different
change into
things
something
that you've done.
else.
Now these are all
Uh-uh.
safe
Sour.
acids.
Remember, bitter's the
Now's the time
lost
to change
one.
into
Take them out
something
of the
else.
food and put them into this. Oh, it's got a tingle, it's lovely. Yeah, a real.
This is the exact use case why the torrid is worse than the boar.
Oh, it's sour, yeah.
When you need to swap into something that kills single target.
It's almost like the enthusiasm is so unnatural. It covers living happy.
Right. Yeah, I'm just trying so hard just to get all this
Boar
flesh.
can't do shit against single target.
When I say flesh, what am I sounding like? I'm sounding like a Frankenstein character. Like, oh, I've got the flesh here. We're going to rip off the flesh. We're going to consume the flesh. I'll just say meat. We got the meat here.
There
There you go.
The most annoying, what you call it. Ooh, where is he?
Mike, I'd like to remind you of the format and the game we're playing. I think you've forgotten
Oh, it's
last
still,
round.
it's not after
Mike, your 3 minutes to start now.
There you go. We're gonna keep the bones, because you know that's a nice snack.
Your blink kind of thing, I'm feeling nothing. Oh, that was a very slow blink. For the texture, we've got some peanuts there, but we have soaked in
Wow,
silver
he's
water.
one
Okay, just be careful.
me.
Like,
He's gonna kill me.
bending
He's
this
gonna
bloody fork.
Why not? Look at this. Oh, better again. I feel like Mike's not coming up today.
He was nipping at my fucking heels, auto knocking me down.
Okay.
Halfway through, keep jumping.
Anyway, let's carry on with conversations. You know, you get a few things these days, a few weird things to eat. I've been seeing durian and all that, but the thing is, I can't taste it because we live in South Africa, and for some reason, I don't know if this is still true, South Africa has banned the fruit because of its smell. Now, here's the thing. I haven't tried that, but I have tried something similar. Something that smells like garbage, but actually tastes fine, and that is a certain cheese.
That is not banned.
No.
It's not banned, I said doesn't taste bad.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, is that the one you
Blue
were
cheese.
Oh.
It has an off
We've been
smell,
getting
but it's okay.
To this mission.
You said you didn't like that.
Stand out, loser.
In quantities, I don't like it.
I think, Jane, you take it.
Blue cheese doesn't smell.
Don't laugh still.
It kind of, the one I found had a smell.
Smelling your feet.
Okay, so let's not do that mission.
Of course, Mom, you would be very
In
attacker,
that case, tuck in, isn't
very
about it. You're free to-
hostile.
Oh, wait.
Everybody be careful. Love is hostile.
So,
Which is the classic-
Not horse style. We don't go that way. Calm down.
Today, we've soaked it in the green.
My mother's giving me the
but,
stink eye.
we can't. We have to defeat this
They
game
say
with this,
if you stand real still, it won't see you. I don't think it worked.
It's beginning to kick in now, isn't it?
Okay, there you go.
Typically you wouldn't-
Now, for this chicken, we don't need to chop it up or anything, because once it's in the... I'm eating a piece, because this is delicious.
you know where we just were? Rotation C, so you've got to go 4 rounds. For a chance to get one.
It soaks up all that rummy sweet syrup. Jay, you're 3 minutes to enjoy your wonderful dessert.
Alright, and then you just put this here, you try and find the joint. Like I'm teaching you guys a bit of thing. Find the joint and then you twist. you'll be able to pop it off. See? Now the thing is, we've cooked this so well, it's popping off the bones, so... I mean, that's not really a problem. That's a success. Just I was, you know, as somebody who has OCD, I was hoping for a full piece to pop off, but... it's fine.
But it was okay. And it's delicious. Right. Good luck, mate. The game starts now. Your 3 minutes starts now. 72.5% ABV, so pretty much twice the strength of your average gin.
What is it called, by the way?
Well, I could have Sandy Cup, I'll be honest. We're about
I
halfway.
think we'll find out
I've got a
along the
bit
way.
close, shot.
quite frankly.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that.
You're looking at me very sincerely.
Am I?
It's hot. But as you see, let me show you the chicken. Look how juicy that is. That is the perfect thing about seasoning your meat before you cook. When you leave it for a time, the seasoning itself, if it's a wet with a bit of a dry or just wet, it gives you, it basically contains all the moisture in the meat itself. It may not make it as tender as most meats, but it keeps a lot of the moisture
We've
in.
known each other for an awful long time, and for most of that time, we've been old enough to drink. And we've all seen ourselves in dark places.
Wait a minute, is that you?
Ah, I am burning myself a bit, but it's alright.
Pull out the regulars.
Stop! That's the shot. That's the shot shiver, isn't it?
Jesus, and it's running away from me.
Okay, so if you guys are hearing this in the background, we're watching Sorted and they're having that challenge where the food has been intensified with aspen.
No, man.
Your face can't get away. Is it the aniseed?
Rumba.
Rumba that is 75% alcohol.
Yeah, but it's called something else.
No, it's rumba, man.
Whatever it is, basically a soaked rum food, but it's been so soaked that all you taste isn't. But that's all thing extreme.
Well, you did it quite well.
You'll walk out on your ear.
That's actually one of my favorite parts.
That was fun.
The liver.
I hope this thing gives us echo vocal.
We're going out. Let's go out. Well, by default, we're in tapped out. So Jamie takes
There was only one liver left, and plus, I'm gonna give you some of the bones. I'm giving you the bones. You alright?
So I get the bones and you get the liver.
Jamie's now so tipsy. The next two are going to
Well, actually, it wasn't really yeah, it was liver, but Mom, it's fine. Plus, you're always asking me, oh, I want the bones. I want the
I don't
bones.
want bones, I want that liver.
Well, it's gone. It's gone forever.
round number 4.
Just have to deal with that, mother. Alright,
Oh, poor guys.
meat is done.
Over here and-
We're gonna try and break it up as much as possibly.
Oh, yes. Zoom
We just need to
in.
use our hands. We don't need to use a knife. We'll just wash our hands afterwards.
From
Where is that?
Palatine ganglioneuralgia.
Oh, did you get the other one?
What we're in for is brain freeze.
I think we were on the map of my phone.
They're washing our hands.
Just want to drunk as quick as possible. Off you go.
Can't really cook if your hands are covered in chicken juice. But that is a good thing because the chicken is then properly cooked.
There's a very warm room around us.
Okay?
Your body's natural.
Then we
Oh,
take
it
this.
might have been the fun
It's
thing
the
again.
same pan we've been
I was about to
using.
say, wow, twice in one mission, really?
We're gonna turn it on. Leave it on for a bit. Have a bit more of the chicken.
You don't want to go to bed and mommy does.
Oh,
I've noticed.
wow.
You are very funny bird.
Sorry guys, my throat's still
You're a very, very funny
it's still messed up.
Oh
Next
my
lady for the
goodness,
show.
coming past you now.
Sorry guys, as I said to new viewers and that, I've been working in dusty areas, so currently my lungs are filled with dust.
I kind of hate that.
Well,
line
I'll be fine.
particularly.
Alright, we're gonna take this. We're not gonna waste any of this juice.
No, but that,
So we take that.
Take it, it's yummy line.
Remember, use the back of your knife so you don't damage or dull the edge. Plus it does the same job. And then we're gonna wash this to the side.
I don't know. Think you could get here? Lazy prick. Making me do all the work.
Maverick, he doesn't have thumbs.
Because you know that the wheat is fine.
Alright.
And
then we're gonna just stir this a bit. Okay. Now, for what we've been trying to do. We're gonna take a bit of this soup packet.
What?
If my hands weren't so slippery.
Slow down, I don't like change.
No,
We're gonna.
There
you go.
When I was in the middle of my fourth charging and I died mid-air.
It's basically gonna coat every single piece of the chicken. It's gonna leave a layer at the bottom. Then once we add in a bit more water. Okay, we don't need to use the whole packet, don't worry. We can use the rest of the packet for other dishes here and there. And in a bit of milk. Just enough to just create a roux-like texture.
He's really not helping the situation.
There you go.
You already want sushi his ass.
There you go, it's already mixing.
We're discussing drowning in it. Come on.
Okay, and give it a stir.
It's hitting. There we go.
I'll be real, Stefan. I get this feeling in my gut that had we done the murder defense, we would have been done
It's making me feel a bit sick.
Yeah, now we need
There you go, see, it's already thickening. It's making a nice roux.
You can tell this one's a good one.
Plus, with all the stuff that's in there, it's already giving off all the flavor. It's going to be going in. Add a bit more.
Gauss solves my problem, Dante doesn't.
It's pound 7.
Have a Gauss prime.
Out of 9.
Okay, we're going to have to actually change out our canister because it looks like it's going empty. Grab a new one. Don't worry, I made sure to always pack in extras.
Nice to go, Jay. Survived 2 fits of brain food. I have a funny feeling, Jay, you are running away with this. You take the 4th round point as well. 4 for 4. Right, the question is, can you get 5 on the drop?
5 all the drops.
There you go. So I just clean the area on the side. There you go, now we got more heat. So it's going to evaporate this a lot more so we can add in a bit more liquid.
It looks very pretty, but oh boy is it evil.
Okay, now that that is there, we're going to add in the rest of our ingredients. And while it does that, we're going to add in a bit of cheese, because that is going to be absolutely divine. Add in the onion. Mix that first.
The Guinness World Records named it the world's most bitter.
Ah, Bitrix. Do you know Bitrix is actually used in cleaning products to stop any children, or in this case adults, from drinking it like it's juice. Okay, and then we add in our cauliflower, and now we start mixing. Make sure everything is coated and everything is falling. We add it just a bit more. You can also add in a bit of water. You don't need to use a whole thing of milk.
Johnson neotame. All of a sudden you might want that.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Add a bit of water.
Oh, well, I can't wait for this. Jamie, you can thank the rest for what is about to follow. Extreme bitter. Your 3 minutes start now. Bitter is actually used in a lot
I
of
figure this is better for you
you'll
to do
find
this
in and
part.
around the kitchen.
And a bit
But
more
it's
of
only
this.
there
I'll
to
just
stop
spam
people
pour into the
consuming
crowd.
the bad stuff. It itself is
We basically want to
completely
coat every
harmless. But if it tastes
piece
like that,
and have it in a, not a lot, but a nice substantial amount of the sauce.
Your time starts.
Oh god.
Right? It's not bad at all.
I hate the fact that this doesn't kill him instantly.
Oh, man. His eyes are more open than I've ever seen before.
He's not blinked in the last 30 seconds.
Okay.
Are you enjoying it?
I am. Who's going to know about the honeycomb? Which kid's in here?
5, 4, 3,
Alright,
2.
add a last bit of milk. Not the last thing of milk, like this is like rest. Still got milk left, but just enough.
It's like I keep that. Stomach's going on, yeah. It's like...
No.
This is a joint effort.
Okay, now we're gonna grab some plastic
It's like
cheese.
Stefan, I nearly saw my life flash before my eyes there.
Oh.
No, I kicked into freaking cat
Actually, let's grab some normal cheese.
while he was
We're
trying
gonna
to
stir it in. Currently it's hot, so basically we can turn this down fully.
I'll try my economy mode on this next. Okay.
And then we take the cheese, which has mozzarella in it, which is going to give it a nice pull. And there will be extra that's put on top of it. But how is everybody doing so far?
I think Jamie's going to get the full clean sweep. 5 out of 5. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'll come. Alright, I
Here we
suppose
go.
you can
Another
get it.
eventful Poker Face episode. I know it was painful for us.
It does not do better damage than
Possibly. Next time,
the. Make
how
just get
about
rid of these minions.
Alright, there you go. And there, as you see, it starts to become nice and pulley. Pulley. Pulley! Don't let me bullying me!
Okay, it does do
Stop your
decent damage.
bullying! Plus, like, look at this. Look at that pull. This has become very creamy. Very delicious.
Remember when you said you wanted variety?
It's meaty. It's got cauliflower. It's got onion.
Okay, you know,
I said meaty.
I will
Or
say
did I
one
say
thing
creamy?
at least. This is
Either way, meaty and creamy at the same time.
Global breakfast around the world, paranormal.
Gonna add just a tiny bit more because fuck it, why not?
Hungry. I am so...
My mother's not complaining. I'm not complaining.
Come on.
I barely eat for the day.
There's no.
I mean,
conceivable
today I had a
reason
sandwich
Ooh.
and I had a bit of a
I
wrap,
lie, there is one.
a small one. Because the thing is,
If
I
it's
still want
required,
to
I'll
eat,
do
but
it.
I don't want to eat too much. There you go. As you see, it's nice and full. Gonna have a taste.
Some sort of cheese. Is it better? It's salty. The richness of the tomato comes through
Motherfucker.
really nicely. So it's very tomatoey.
Mm.
It's got a texture of scrambled egg. I'm not sure whether
This is
lovely
not damage
bit
reduction. This is
as well.
attenuate.
Can you identify the herb?
It's coriander, right? No, parsley. Parsley.
It's alright.
Is present.
We're just gonna hit it with a hint of more salt.
Oregano and basil.
This ability pretty much tells you
And-
everything you should
Oregano,
do.
basil, and parsley.
Okay. This is Moorish.
Well, that's
That
how
was-
this work out. Is it
some
Moorish or is it from somewhere
chicken
else?
spice.
No. Remember that's how the game
The
works? You
rewards
find
won't be
which
terrible.
group
And
is
some mixed
wrong.
herbs.
If you get it spot on, you get 3 points. If you both get it wrong, then whoever is closest
And we've got whatever the boss
takes a
gives.
point.
So what's it?
You pretty much nailed
Let's
it.
see if there's
Fresh
any
tomatoes,
vodka
often great
There you go.
and cooked into
any easy
egg.
vodka around
Scrambled
here.
egg. It's got
Have a look at that.
and then it's got cheese. and then
Now we're
fresh
gonna
herb.
transfer it to bowls.
Cheese.
Cheese is better.
Here's a
Considered to be a very accessible breakfast.
I like you guys to actually eat.
Which is abundant. Anyone.
Gonna add in a
can
bit
put
here.
Tomatoes. A lot of people
Not too
put
much,
eggs
just
You know how
enough
get
to
through
coat.
these doors, Stefan?
everywhere.
As I said, this can last for 2 days, but you can also have a bit for lunch, which I place here.
Salt elevating the other flavours, or whether it's just the texture and the balance, but when you get a bit of the feta in with all the tomato, egg, herby freshness, it takes it to a delicious level.
It's like you've got a beautiful
Great in Ireland.
Okay.
level of flavour, and then suddenly that's the explosion on top.
Now it can be served
We
with
did
side
got one
dish
from the
alongside
boss and one
olives
from
or cut
the-
meats, or light.
Gonna take a spatula and we're just gonna scoop out the rest.
When tomatoes are abundant. The name of this dish comes from an Italian word,
You're pretty close, aren't
strapazzare, which means breaking egg and mixing it whilst cooking. So strapazzare is an Italian phrase, but this dish
Have a
is named
taste.
off of that word.
Oh. Divine.
Okie dokie, both lock something in. And the question
What?
is, have you done a dirty bluff? If you've done a dirty bluff
Sorry?
in Italy, I'm going to be so angry.
Okay, there you go.
3, 2, 1. Slovenia.
Cyprus.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Like pinpointed strong logic.
Show you're working. I've had a Turkish breakfast called minimum because I made a funny joke about that song. 2 minimum, 2 minimum. And
There you go.
that is
Then we're gonna add in a bit more
egg,
cheese on the top,
cheese and stuff like that in it. And I thought it's
because we want to get a
similar.
nice cheese crust, because it's supposed to be a bake.
How long is it
The
for, though?
Mediterranean cuisine and the surrounding countries like Croatia,
Be productive members of society.
which are next door to Italy. So tapping into that sort of Italian influence.
I'll come to you.
The fact that you said it comes from the Italian word, not the Latin, made me think, okay, it's maybe newer than the Roman Empire had spread, but that could be such bad logic and colossally wrong.
There you
Colossally
go.
wrong.
That's why I love this series. We have such great logic that gets instantly
Shot down, stamped, and doused in urine. Neither of you are correct. One of you is 106 miles closer than the other person. This is Strapazzada, and it is Greek.
oh, well, that was the
There you go.
next. Yeah. Oh, this
And now we throw this in the air fryer.
It's very central, and yes, because they're
Yeah.
and
Guys, up to 3 of them.
big flavours.
There's no
Jamie,
sharing.
you are 695
We
miles
have
away.
nothing planned.
Mike,
Oh, okay. So no productive members of society.
My apologies.
excellent. Tasty though, right?
What about Velta Freedom though?
One of the
There's
best
load shedding
breakfast
too in
dishes
8
we've had
minutes.
on this.
We're not at Velta
And
Freedom.
it does everything. It's not
Yeah.
Well, what is this? Hey, don't say that, I'm on a live!
And Jamie, as you said, I mean, Church is going to be very similar.
Yes, I'm on live right now! Yes, I am!
But with that delicious-
Motherfuckers, keep your profanity to yourself.
I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to claw this back for 106 miles.
Sure you didn't.
Start by lifting.
I'm watching you.
Oh, that is grey. Yeah, but that smells sesame.
Well done. Not just the seeds, like I'm smelling a lot of sesame. There's more than the 107 seeds that are there.
Yeah. Dig in.
Looks like it's got a lovely texture. Is this warm or cold? I don't know. It looks like it should be warm. It looks like paint. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the kind of colour you have on a trendy bean.
To anyone who wants to understand what he said, he called me a puss. I say that. That's my thing. It's my stream. Puss is mine.
India, Saturdays at 6 on Wild.
Puss is my word. Alright. I forget, I have noodles and I don't take any.
Okay, so we are couple echo vote away. Need to keep 10 11.
By the way, you guys want to know how I know when my mother's asleep?
Yeah, I've been.
An ad
using
just
mine.
played, an ad she usually skips, and she went through the whole thing.
Oh, it's a lot fruitier
On my
than
other
I expected. It's like porridge without the oats. Yeah, it's got that kind of
consistency. It's actually got that taste. It tastes
Wait,
like
and
oaty.
a whole
You can
sauce.
definitely taste the sesame seed. It's got some sort of fruity freshness to it. You're right though, it is slightly warm. This can be served at room temperature,
more,
cold, but typically
more
slightly
flavor.
warm for breakfast. So first,
Remember,
it's really
once you're
tasty.
done, clean your environment.
I think it's just been more.
This is technically
It's like a really
2 pots and 2 plates, 2 cooking plates. So basically you save on a bit of washing, and obviously if you have paper plates you can use them, but we're gonna use normal plates. So that's only like maybe 6 dishes if we count in like knives and forks. That would count to about 12 dishes, but those are in compared to a lot of things. So we needed just this pan, which we made the sauce and made everything in it. We had a pot in there, which was used to boil the cauliflower a bit. We have the dishes here, which is for the food, and now we're gonna get the dishes in it.
More Shima food. And as you'd expect from something full of sesame, very earthy, very nutty in flavour, but you will get some of the floral notes of the rice coming through as well, which is nothing else going on, although there is a sort of a solid base of sweetness. So to improve digestion, kidney function, prevent gallstones, strengthen hair, all thanks to vitamin B, magnesium, calcium, iron, which black sesame seeds are rich in.
By the way, to all those who are not even answering or just watching and all that, still thank you. You're giving me hours, which is helping out my channel, so thank you. Also, don't worry, I'm just checking my neck because, let's just say I've pulled some muscles today.
Well done.
As I said, I'm tired. But food must be done. Tomorrow I won't stream because, well, then I need to be rest because I'm going to be working. I'm going to get super tired and so on. But then on Friday is a public holiday. I'll possibly be streaming then. Right now, yeah.
I thought Vietnam was a really strong answer because of the pH. I thought that was interesting. The fact that you spelled it out was interesting. The fact that
Alright. Cheese is about to finish.
food, and this is food. Yeah, so I went for China. That's the obvious answer.
If you guys have any questions, please ask.
1,526 miles away.
The one thing I can say about a bake though, why it's delicious, is because it's steeped in that sauce. We use something called, we use soup packets. Now the thing is, a lot of people think that soup packets, they're not the best.
In the last one, where he had feta and olive oil, I was like, that can't be. I forget how to famous it is, then you should go to the first thing you think of. No, forget everything. No, so China. The first one where it was like feta and oregano, and I was like, it's too obvious, whatever. And then it turns out to be Greece.
Eat your food and let's move on to the next round. This is ridiculous. We've got to stop picking massive, easy countries.
Well, no, you have to start picking
No,
massive easy.
France. It's so annoying. To come from Greece to China. This is also popular in neighbouring Vietnam, but really it is a big hit in China. Where it's from.
The one thing I want to try and make, guys, is some Chinese food. Hey Mark, maybe in one of the streams you want to make something. I mean, if we look up the recipe, maybe we can make steamed dumplings.
That could work.
We just have to find it. I think the lady on at Home and Toy, she sells steamed baskets. Oh guys, like a steamed dumpling is absolutely great. Actually, they also sell, I think for 60 rand, you can buy 6 dumplings, which you just have to basically either throw in a microwave or steam them yourself. They're either filled with red bean paste or beef.
There is some rows involved.
Luckily, no vegan stuff.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, guys, I'm tired. I just realized something. I haven't been charging my phone. I'll charge it after I'm done. Because right now
This is vermicelli noodles.
I am beyond
That
tired.
have been cut
Like
up.
guys, I've been working and all of that. Part time, of course. Well, still looking for full time work.
Sorry, you're saying something?
And I love it. I love it, to be honest, because it makes me feel useful. Like, I'm usually at home looking for a job, and I feel like I'm just wasting away and all that. To get like some temp work, to earn a bit, but also to like get out of there and just do something, feels good. It really feels good. And I am so grateful that it happened. Okay, get up. There you go.
Sometimes it's also served with fried onions and fried potatoes, but then the
there you go.
vermicelli noodles underneath are fragrant and sweet.
That is actually incredible because it doesn't taste like anything I can really describe.
Sorry guys, I'm just grabbing because I don't want to burn myself.
Originated from the Bedouin people, so nomadic desert tribes. However, now it's prepared and served.
And then we're gonna take the other one, throw it in there. Same time.
So the spices for this dish were introduced by Indian merchants, but the addition of vermicelli noodles came about when this country experimented with pasta in the Middle Ages.
And this is what you get. Look at that color. Look at that color. That is a nice golden color. And Mother's asleep, so we need to serve her quickly.
So it's an intact people. Let's see whether it pays off.
Both scribbled. Let's have a look. In 3, 2, 1.
Iran.
White plain
Think
cake
like
rolls.
Jamie. Oh my gosh, that is such an indictment on your brain. But I'm not actually thinking Iran. Persian. What is your problem? I am thinking Persian, yes. Yeah, if you think the first thing, you might not give any clues because he goes, ooh, this is it, and it's right. So what's the problem with the way I play the game? You're not thinking enough. It should be more complex. So when you make it complex and then you lose.
Well, following Jamie's, you've both got the same answer, and you are both 622 miles away. This is
There you go.
Arab Emirates.
It's not much, guys, but you know, it's actually quite hearty, it's quite filling, it's absolutely great. I'm gonna have mine just in the bowl, so I don't need
I
to
don't care about the scoring anymore.
get
I'm just
a-
going to try and guess what Jamie guesses. That's my new internal game within the game.
A delicious meal for pre-dawn, especially during Ramadan. It is sumptuous, it's delicious,
There you go.
it's sweet and savoury, it's a mixture of textures. It's
And then we just put
absolutely
that to the side.
very grand.
Again, not the best looking, but it's absolutely great. Oh, and also, before we throw it in,
Smells awfully. It smells
some Parmesan.
It's not liver. The shape of it should give it away.
It's the other one.
Kidney. They're kidneys.
Oh, yes.
Specifically that shape and
Mom!
flavour.
Mother! Food!
Such a strong mustard. It's mustard. Ooh.
Food!
Vinegar. A little bit of cayenne.
Get up! Get up! Come on,
Spicy
food.
sauce.
What's time?
Mom, food, it's 8. Food.
It's fucking 8. Why didn't you give me food?
Because it just got finished.
So,
Here.
question, do you feel like embarking
Some
on
Parmesan on there.
1999?
But actually, not let that take away from how good it tasted. And actually, doesn't take too
Alright.
It's just a bit.
Let me quickly just do this. I don't want anything burning or breaking, so
I
there.
recommend you bring something with a considerable amount of fucking
Some Parmesan, Parmigiano Reggiano, and there you go. Food for the soul.
And you get to survive.
And yes, I'm eating this with a spoon because
Whatever you do, just
there's a lot of there's a lot of gooey, cheesy sauce that I want.
these missions
Yeah,
are.
for sure, organ meat can have that quite
You remember how
stronger flavour, but
Remember the sorties?
from younger animals like lambs, then actually it's
with their like special like conditions and shit?
Yeah. Really, I would say an unusual combination of flavors. Yeah. I think they're familiar with them, but I'm just not necessarily in that combination,
Yeah.
particularly with kidney.
So lots of different people will have their own versions on the sauce, but key ingredients will be mustard, vinegar, cayenne pepper, sometimes some fruit jelly to have a little bit of sweetness.
As I said,
sometimes some Worcestershire sauce,
Creamy,
but also Finished
Delicious.
that with butter. Classic breakfast item.
Cheese on top has a crunch to it.
Might also see it for lunch or as an appetizer as well. And it's called. So it stems from a philosophy of cooking, cuisine de nez à la coupe, celebration of nose to tail. So Jenny's like that. France.
Stefan, I have no idea what this mission is.
First appeared in cookbooks around 1850 in this country.
Is it specific to a region within said country or on said country?
Fuck, this is your first
all
Albania
dishes,
mission.
they will stay from somewhere, but
Oh, it's that
more
mission.
of a
Okay, just
national
follow the
celebration. And perhaps in this country, even though it's no tail, cuisine,
I'm sorry guys,
it is a higher
I know it doesn't look the best. But the thing is, not everything has to look the best to taste absolutely great. This is so cheesy. The cheese that I put in and mix into the sauce didn't break. I'm not tasting a mealy flavor. The cream of chicken sauce, the cream of chicken soup, made into a lovely, lovely creamy sauce. And just the cheese on top, absolutely great. I don't care if people said it looks horrible and all that, it tastes divine. I'm a man who's always on taste before looks. Because a dish could look beautiful, and then when you taste it, it tastes like crap. I've seen it where people make dishes that look so beautiful, but then when they eat it, it's too salty, or the meat's raw and all that. Well, I've seen people cook food, and it doesn't look the greatest, or in their words, not very appetizing. But when they eat it, the flavors start booming and all of that. I'm all about flavor. That's why I like places like in the United States, they have diners. I like seeing diner food more than Gordon Ramsay's fancy food because it's not going to cost an arm and a leg, and it's a lot of delicious food. Like soul food. That's a, oh my.
I don't know, I'm killing two bosses at once. You made it.
This is what I'm losing to.
No, that's the mission for this.
Boys, I can reveal that one of you is
This is what we had to do.
1,906 miles away, and one of you is 678 miles away. This dish is a popular breakfast slightly close to
Those
home
are like
in
the.
UK.
Oh my god!
What? Deviled kidney is the phrase
Yeah.
to devil something. Popular
That's
in
what I
Victorian
got for killing
times,
these things.
gentlemen's clubs. Up there with kedgeree as incredibly popular.
Oh, that's so good. As I said, like I'm not saying soul food looks horrible. It looks far from it. Seeing the soul food that I've seen on cooking channels and all that makes me salivate.
I'm picking them.
What I'm saying is, like there are people that make like big amounts of food, but they make it so delicious. I've never had soul food. I've tried to make soul food. It's gone well, but I don't have all the ingredients I have. I don't have crawfish. I can't eat crawfish because I'm allergic to shellfish. I've had ribs, and I know how to cook a good rib. Cornbread, I want to cook one day. And, you know, it just looks amazing. If I were to ever go to America and visit, I would go to Louisiana or Texas.
It does mean that Jamie takes a point and wins this game 5 points to 2. Congratulations.
I'm glad you're here though, mate, because we had a nice time.
Did we?
Didn't I? Had some nice food. Yeah. Look what happens when you started thinking like Mike again.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
4 breakfasts, all very nice, but which one was nicest to you?
Not very
Comment down below
fast.
which is your favourite, and if there are other global breakfasts we should be exploring, we would love.
Why are you watching it from the beginning?
I fell asleep.
Of course you did. My mom and I,
It's that time of day.
don't worry, we're not
breakfast
bickering.
time for global
My mom and I just
breakfasts
joke
the
around
world.
with each other.
Paranormals.
I love you,
Find out
Mom.
Where they are from.
I am so hungry.
I am
so confident. I'm going for the win. Come on.
Number one is on the top.
Just giving me the, I love you too.
Fucking weak.
That is the face of an exhausted woman. It like works her bloody heart and soul out.
That is delicious. I love that.
No, I'm-
Mom, how was the food?
This is
Some
about.
sort of cheese.
Why would you want to do that?
Is it better?
Mother loves it. Is it enough cheese?
The richness of the tomato comes through.
The cheese isn't
really nicely,
broken?
So it's very tomatoey.
Mm.
It's got a texture of candidate, but I'm not sure what it is. There's a lovely little herb in there as well.
Yeah,
Can you identify
I
the
basted
herb?
it in a bit of butter when I was cooking, so the flavor was absorbed into it.
Parsley.
Love the
Parsley
clover.
is present, but the bigger flavours I imagine
Oh,
you're getting
Christ.
oregano and basil.
Jess, if we're gonna do cauliflower again, I prefer us to have a bit of fresh. Like that was
This
frozen,
is Moorish.
because you know we bought a lot of cauliflower and we didn't want it to go to waste, so we froze some.
Remember that's how the game works. You need to find which country is.
But it's absolutely great.
You get it spot on.
Yeah,
Get 3
except,
points.
mine-
You both get it wrong.
So the trophy up?
Takes a point. So what's in it? You pretty
And he
much
scared-
nailed it.
he
It's
scared the
fresh
fuck out of me
tomatoes,
because he
often
jumped right into
grated
my
and then cooked into
little one.
beaten egg. So it's kind of scrambled egg. It's got olive oil.
And we still got another for tomorrow.
Cheese and those fresh herbs. What is the cheese? Cheese is
Go
better.
with the fact that
Considered
it
to
was
be a very
good for you.
accessible breakfast for some people. Farmers, if you're using what is abundant, anyone can put in a tomato plant, grow some tomatoes. A lot of people in these rural areas have chickens, so eggs.
Absolutely
are,
great.
Everywhere,
Delicious.
as is olive oil.
The
This
better
is what I'm
turn this
gonna
dish
do.
into hyperdrive. It makes such a difference, and I don't know whether it's the salt elevating the other flavours, or whether it's just the texture, the balance. But when
And the same thing happened with the other, which is going to be all for tomorrow.
herb and freshness,
Alright, before I go, let me just grab my signature water bottle.
Place level of flavour, and then suddenly that's the explosion on top.
Now it can be served as a side dish alongside olives and cut meats and the like, but actually it's a classic breakfast, especially the summer months when tomatoes are abundant. The name of this dish comes from an Italian word, strapazzare, which means breaking egg and mixing it. So strapazzare is the Italian phrase
Sorry, it's just refilling. I've been drinking this all day.
off of that word.
So, guys,
Right.
that was a good stream. We had a few conversations and that. A lot of the people ended up either heading out or, had things to do, but we've had some nice viewers. Like, I'm actually really liking the fact that we are getting a constant viewership from 2 to nearly 8 viewers, and it makes me smile. It does make me smile. Because it gives me a reason to keep coming back. Now, tomorrow I won't stream because I've streamed for 3 days straight. The first day we had issues because of problems. The second day, which was yesterday, was a nice burger, and here we had some nice cauliflower and cheese bake. And just before we leave, we just hit 5 likes. Let's have a shot.
Breakfast.
I definitely need it.
Minimum. Because I made a funny joke about that. Sorry, 2 minimum. And that is a broken egg, with cheese and stuff like that in it. And I thought it's similar-ish to that. I thought more along the lines of the Mediterranean cuisine and surrounding countries like Croatia and
We're just gonna
Slovenia,
drink a subtle
which
one
are
because I
next
do
door
not
to
want.
So tapping
I'm
into
tired,
that
and I'm
sort of
planning to get more of this.
Italian
It is a
influence. The fact that you said it comes from the Italian
Macador,
Latin
which is
made me
a.
think,
Actually, it's an Arabic
maybe newer than
it's an
the
Arabic,
Roman Empire bread.
mocha
But
drink.
Such bad logic and colossally
What?
wrong. Colosseumly wrong. That's
By
what
Bolgia.
I'm doing. We have such
I
great
actually
logic
do
that
look
it's
forward to being able to do
instantly
these
shot
ones
down,
because they don't
stamped and
hold me
doused
back.
I also love the flavor. I'm not gonna lie, I love that flavor. It tastes like almost drinking chocolate mixed with
And it is Greek.
Oh, well, that was the
like vodka. No.
Yeah.
Like chocolate
This is
mixed with a vodka.
And yes, the clues were there with feta and oregano as big.
I love that flavor. I love it.
695 miles away.
Hopefully, once we hit higher and all that in subscribers and we get monetized, I will do more cocktails.
Tasty though, right?
Very
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to the stream. I love you all for giving me your support and everything. Love you. God bless. And until we get it on a t-shirt, on a bottle, or hell, we can get it on the moon.
I'm assuming it's
Stay hydrated. God bless, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got to claw this back for 106 miles.
We gotta get. I need to find a place where I can put